Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good
afternoon, Miss. How are you today?
I'm fine, thank you. And you?
I'm fine too. Thank you for asking. Okay. So, everyone, before we start to the lesson, I want you guys to look at this picture for a second. Imagine if you wearing these glasses. If you wear red glasses, everything will look red. And then if you wear blue glasses, everything will look blue. And then if you wear green glasses, everything will look
Green.
Okay. And that's language. So the world doesn't change, but the lens does. And today we're talking about language as a lens of understanding. Introduction. Language isn't just something we use to talk. It's a powerful way we see and understand the world. Just like glasses can change how things look, making them clearer, blurry, or colored. Language changes how we think and how we see things around us. The words we choose don't just show what we're thinking. They actually shape and influence our thoughts. Many people think language is just something we use to talk or write. But actually, language is much more powerful than that. Language helps us see the world just like glasses helps our eyes. When we choose certain words, we don't only describe reality, we actually shape how we think about it. For example, if I say this lesson is hard, maybe you might feel scared. But if I say this lesson is challenging, you might feel motivated. Is it right?
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, same lesson, different words and different feelings. The words we choose don't just show our thoughts, they influence our thoughts. And yeah, which word sounds more positive, hard or challenging? Challenging. Yeah, because we will feel more motivated than scared. Yeah. Okay, so what does this actually mean in real life? It means language isn't just how we speak or write. It's how we understand the world, express our thoughts and emotions, connect with other people, and make sense of our experiences. And let's talk each of them. The first one, understand the world. When we learn new words, we understand new ideas. For example, if you don't know the word mental health, it is hard to understand the concept. So language gives us access to ideas. You will find what is mental health, like the meaning and maybe the concept of mental health, or maybe you will learn about the types of mental health. So that's what language does. They give us ideas. And the second one, express our thoughts and emotions. Sometimes we feel something, but we can't explain it. And when we learn the right words, we can finally say, oh, that's how I feel. And that's very powerful. Next is connect with other people. Language helps us build relationships. The way we speak, like polite, rude, warm, or cold, it affects how people see us and recognize us. So language also builds connections or distance. And the last one, make sense of our experiences. When something bad happens, the words we use to describe it matters. If we say, I failed because I'm stupid, that will hurt us, right? But if we say, I failed because I'm still learning, that gives us hope. So that's very important to choose your own word. And yeah, before we continue to the
shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Head, eyes and ears and mouth and nose. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes.
Little faster.
Faster. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Head, eyes and ears and mouth and nose. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Faster. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Head, eyes and ears and mouth and nose. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Faster. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Head, eyes and ears and mouth and nose. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes.
Yay! Keep it close to you guys. That's it. So you guys are sleepy. Next, we continue to our lesson. Okay. Okay. So let's move to a very important question. How does language shape understanding? It's not just theory. This happens to us every day and very often without us realizing it. Let's look at 4 ways language does this. The first one, language affects how we think. The words we use influence how we see a situation. For example, imagine 2 sentences. This problem is impossible. And the second sentence, this problem is challenging. Both talk about difficulty, but they create different mindsets. So yeah, when we hear negative words, our brain reacts negatively. But when we hear positive or neutral words, our brain becomes more open. So language doesn't just describe our thoughts, it guides and shapes them. And then the second one, language reflects culture and value. Every language carries what a culture thinks is important. For example, in some cultures, there are many words for family relationships. Like in Indonesia, we have like kakak, abang, something like that, tante, om, because family is very important. While in other cultures, there may be more words related to time, work, or independence. So when we learn a language, we are also learning how that culture sees the world. Okay. I want you guys to watch this video and pay attention fully because I will give you worksheet about it at the end of our class.
Culture and practice. How we use language to include or exclude ourselves.
Okay. Turns out it's not about this material. We continue. Okay. Can you think of a word in your language that doesn't really exist in English? Anyone? Can you think of a word in your language that doesn't really exist in English? In English? Yeah. Zamia?
I think it's the slang word kepo. It means I really want to know about some things, but I think English doesn't have any word for that.
Okay. That's very nice. Very good example. English doesn't have any specific word for that. when you travel to another country, when someone tells you like your accent is so Indonesian, it doesn't just affect language, it affects identity. It makes people realize that you are from Indonesia by your accent. And the last one, language can include or exclude. And this is very powerful. The words we choose can make people feel welcome and left out. For example, using simple and clear language helps everyone understand. But using very difficult or technical language can make some people feel excluded. For example, if you make jokes or comments that only certain people understand, others may feel invisible. And yeah, here's the video. I want you guys to watch it and pay attention fully because this is very important and I will give you worksheet about this video.
Trousers, pants, ducks. 3 very different words used to culture and practice. How we use language to include or exclude ourselves. Trousers, pants, ducks. 3 very different words used to describe a piece of clothing that covers each leg separately from waist to ankle. And with a bit of world knowledge, the word used tells you if the speaker comes from the UK, the US, or Australia. This shows us that language is spoken differently in different regions. Or, in linguistic terms, languages, or more precisely, individual natural languages such as English, develop different varieties. Varieties can be defined by a geographical area, in which case we often call them dialects. And if the geographical areas are distant enough, these varieties can even develop into standard varieties, such as North American English and British English. But geography isn't the only means by which a variety can develop. A variety can develop whenever a community forms and differentiates itself from others. For instance, young people speak differently from older people, educated people differently from less educated, experts differently from lay people, or those in the legal profession differently from those in the medical profession. This is why every language has varieties, such as slang, academic language, jargon, and colloquialisms. Speech communities are formed by those people who use a language in a similar manner. In specific terms, members of a speech community share similar practices of giving meaning to their experiences through language. In general terms, members of a culture share similar practices of how to do things in a way that works and gives meaning to their community. For this reason, our activities in general, and our language usage in particular, are a reflection of our community and its culture. So, trousers sounds like British English, chill out like slang, a minuet like academic language, and proteolysis like scientific jargon. When you speak like this, you show that you are familiar with the language and culture and are therefore a part of it. We learn varieties primarily by moving in the respective communities and experiencing their culture. If we extend this further, people who move around in the world become familiar with different communities, cultures, and languages. And they are therefore also aware of the impact of language and use it accordingly. Academic language can demonstrate expertise and create distance. Colloquialisms and dialects can establish proximity. While a southern drawl with its inclusive y'all sounds laid back and friendly, the received pronunciation of the Queen's English can sound more educated, privileged, and perhaps even snobbish. Choosing the appropriate language can bring people together, or it can exclude them. So if you walk into a Texan clothing store with its cowboy hats and boots and ask for a pair of trousers,
You might be met with a surprised, perhaps even bewildered expression. The ability to use a broad repertoire of varieties in an appropriate manner is therefore a key communication skill. This is especially the case for the linguistic style, that is, the ability to find the right tone within a variety. We often say that clothes make a person. For language, we could say that words make a person. You could also express this as the choice of Lexus implies social status, while the latter expression is like a bespoke dress shirt with a Windsor collar and double cuffs from London's Savile Row. The first expression is more like a high street pair of trousers, ready to wear, but just as suitable for the occasion. Trousers. Not slacks or dacks, not dockers, and certainly not knickerbockers. These variants in slang don't stand a chance in English academic language. Or, in more colloquial terms, don't get caught with your pants down by using the wrong term.
Okay, so that's it. The video explanation of language can include or exclude people, and I hope you get the main point of the video because I will give you a worksheet for that. Okay, so to summarize it up, language shapes understanding because it affects how we think, it reflects culture and value, it shapes identity, and it can include or exclude people. Okay, now I want you guys to analyze these two headlines. There are headline A and headline B. And yeah, any volunteer to read these two headlines? Okay, Dina headline A and Lindy's headline B. Please.
Okay, protesters attack police during rally.
Okay. Headline B, protesters defend themselves during clash with police. Okay, thank you so much. And from these two headlines, which one that sounds more positive? I will give you 5 minutes to think, and I will pick you randomly to answer the question. Start from now on. You can discuss with your
Answer both
friends too.
Answer both of it, please.
Which one? Yeah, which one? The positive. That sounds more positive. Yeah. I will give you time 5 minutes. 3 more minutes. One more minute. Okay, time is up. Anyone want to answer? Which headline is more positive, Shakrona?
In my opinion, headline B sounds more positive.
Okay.
Because it uses less aggressive language, it creates sympathy for the protesters. It implies that protesters have a reason for their actions.
Okay, thank you so much. And let's see. Yeah, Shakrona is correct. The headline B is more positive. Give applause to Shakrona. Okay. And let me give you some explanation for the headlines. For headline A, it says protester attack. Protester attack police during rally. The word attack is strong and aggressive. It suggests the protesters are violent, the main cause of the conflict, and readers are likely to see the protester as the troublemakers or wrongdoers. This headline frames protester as the problem. But if you look at the headline B, protesters defend themselves during clash with police. The phrase defend themselves sounds protective, justified, and it suggests the protesters are reacting, not starting the violence. And the word clash sounds more neutral than attack. This headline frames protesters as victims or people protecting themselves. So, good job, Shukrona, you are correct. The answer is headline B. We next to the move. we move to the next activity. Yeah, now I need one student to read this text. Any volunteer? Or do you want me to pick you randomly? Gendis, okay, please.
His name was King Arthur, a famous king from Britain whose stories have been capturing imaginations for ages, not only in Britain but also all over the world. One of the most famous tales of King Arthur is the legend of the sword in the stone. One day, a magician, Merlin, placed a sword called Excalibur in a stone and said that whoever was able to pull it was the rightful king of England. Arthur proved that he was the strongest man who could pull it out, and he didn't have to spend any energy to do it.
Okay, thank you so much. The text is talking about King Arthur, a famous king from Britain who has many stories. And he has one most famous story. It's the legend of the sword in the stone. Okay, now can you find the adjectives in this text? And I will give you 5 minutes again to find them. Then you guys have to answer that. I will pick you randomly. Start from now. You can discuss with your other friend. related to the tails. Give Gina applause. Give applause to Gina. And then Shukrana.
The next one is able.
Able. The word related to
Somebody.
somebody who can pull the word. And next is Ayu.
Yeah.
What is it? Grateful and related to the King Arthur. Okay. Grateful related to the King Arthur. Give Ayu applause. And then the last one, Hannah. The last one,
Strongest.
strongest. And the word related to?
The king.
Okay, that's correct. All of you are correct. Good job. Good person. Okay, and now we're gonna do ice breaking again. The game called Count and Speech. So we will count together, but every time we reach a multiple of 3, you have to say boom. For example, 1, 2, boom. 4, 5, boom. 6, 7, boom. Okay. So if you want to, yeah, something like that. It will train your focus and quick thinking. And for those who didn't focus, we'll have a punishment. Okay. Start
What
with
punishment is
later. I will show you. Okay. Start from
For
Shukrana.
example, Miss contoh. For example.
Okay, for example first.
Yeah.
Okay, Shukrana, Kenjis, Zalmiat, Hana, Gina, and Ayu. 1, 2, 3, start. 1, 2.
Bomb.
Okay. Hana. So it's like this.
Is it
1, 2, boom. 4, 5, boom.
Oh,
6,
yeah.
7, boom.
Yeah.
Okay. Repeat for
Yeah.
this example. Start
Okay.
from Zamia. 1,
1,
2, boom.
4,
5, boom. Okay.
Punishment.
7, 7.
7.
7. Okay, this will receive the punishment. Please come forward. Okay. It's not true order. Do you know this game, guys? Okay, you have to say the what is it? The things. Yeah, with the bit. I mean like bad. Yeah, bad, something like that.
Like beatbox.
Wait. You know what? to read the dialogue? Any volunteer? Or I will pick you randomly.
Annabelle and Akbar.
Okay, I will pick Gina and Shukrona. So,
Should we stand up or?
no, just in your seat. Who's
Me
the
just
Annabelle
Akbar.
and who's Akbar?
Richard Akbar.
Okay,
You are
Gina.
Annabelle. Okay.
Okay.
Stand up or sit down.
Sit down.
Sit down.
Okay,
Just
okay.
Okay. King Arthur was such a powerful man, wasn't he? What do you think?
Right. He was a strong man. He was able to pull a sword out of a stone easily, even all flow.
What else could Arthur do? How did he win the competition?
Well, he could do what others couldn't. That's why he was the winner. We must read the myth. It's one of the most famous tales of King Arthur.
Is it the legend of the sword in the stone?
Exactly. How could you ask me what you have read the myth?
Well, actually, I have watched the film about it. It was an animated film, and King Arthur was described as a humble little boy who could pull the sword out of the stone easily.
A little boy? Was he? I thought King Arthur was such a big man.
No, in the film I saw he looked weak, but in the end Arthur proved that he was the strongest man and the rightful king of England.
I see. Actually, there are many versions about King Arthur. Now that the world is connected with the internet, we can enjoy those various versions of him easily.
Oh, what's that?
Sorry, it's time for lunch. My stomach is crying.
Let's have lunch together.
Okay, thank you so much, Gina and Shukrana. And now, I want you guys to answer these questions, these 3 questions, and I will give you 5 minutes again to answer this question based on the dialogue. Okay, start from now on. Any volunteer to answer number 1? Why does Akbar say King Arthur was strong? Okay, Shukrana.
Because he could pull a sword out of stone.
Is it correct? Yes. Okay, give applause to Rona. Number 2. What myth is Annabelle talking about? Okay, in this.
The legend of the sword in the stone.
The legend of the sword in the stone. Is it correct?
Yes.
Give applause to this, everyone. And the last one. How does Annabelle know the story of King Arthur? Okay, Dina.
She watched an animated film about it.
She watched an animated film about it. Is it correct?
Yes.
Okay, give applause to you guys. Good job.
Yay.
Okay. Yeah. In conclusion, language is a lens that shapes how we understand ourselves, others, and the world around us. It influences not only what we say, but how we think and feel. Recognizing this allows us to use language more thoughtfully and to better understand the messages we encounter in everyday life. Through this lens, we become more empathetic, communicators, careful readers, and critical thinkers. That's language lens of understanding. And now, game time again. We're gonna play a game.
Yay.
The game called Roll a Topic. Alright, so as you guys can see, there are many questions on this wheel. And I will spin the wheel and it will stop at one question. After that, I will choose one of you randomly, and the student who is chosen must answer the question. And listen, while your friend is answering, everyone else must listen carefully and remember the answer. Because later, I will ask you again if you still remember what your friend said. Do you guys understand?
Yes.
Okay. And yeah, if you answer incorrectly, there will be a punishment again. So, are you ready to play?
Yes, ready.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. What is your favorite animal? What is your favorite animal? I will choose Ayu. Cat. Okay guys, listen carefully. Next.
You say meow.
Okay. What is your hobby? Shukrona.
My hobby is watching Turkish movies.
Watching Turkish movie. Pay attention everyone. Wait. Next. What is it? What is your favorite country? Hannah.
My favorite country, maybe Germany.
Germany.
Yes.
Okay.
German.
Listen carefully, guys. Again.
Every guy. German.
What is your favorite food? Dina.
My favorite food is spaghetti.
Spaghetti. Okay.
Carbonara. Spaghetti carbonara.
Next. Alright, I already have note in here. I will ask you one by one. Gendis, what is Ayu favorite animals? Cat. Is it correct, Ayu?
Yeah.
Okay, give applause to Gendis. And then Hannah, what is Rona's hobby?
Watching Turkish movie.
Is it correct?
Correct.
Yay! Give applause to Hannah. And then Gina, what is Zamnia's favorite color?
Black.
Black. Is it correct, Zamnia?
Yeah.
Okay. Give applause to Gina. And Shukrana, what is Hannah's favorite country?
Germany.
Is it correct?
Yes.
Yay! Give applause. Ayu, what is no? Who is Gendis' celebrity crush?
Sebastian.
Is it correct?
From Nigeria.
Okay. Okay, all of you guys are working hard.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you for your attention. All right, we still have some time. Now, please work on this worksheet. As I said to you guys, that this worksheet is related based on the video that you guys watch. And I will give you 10 minutes to work this worksheet. And yeah, but before you guys work on the worksheet, I want to dismiss this class first. So yeah, today we learned that language is not just communication. Language is a lens. And when we change the words we use, we can slowly change the way we think, feel, and understand the world. And that's why language matters. And yeah, so thank you for studying together about language lens of understanding. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, if you finish early, please submit your work and you may leave the class.
Okay, miss. Thank you, miss.
You can submit in here later.
Miss, I want to go to toilet, miss.
Yes.
I'm bursting.
Okay. Please don't take too long. And yeah, you can